guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. So we just had the Isle of Gold pop up. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to run through it, kind of what I've learned from this. We're going to swap over to the test server and check it out. So this is the test server setup that I went with. Ultimately, there's a couple buildings in here you really have to prioritize. Number one being the Po Coin mint. So you want to mint as many Po Coins as you want. Second one being right over here, which is our Labyrinth coins. So that is the second building. And you'll see you can only build a limited supply of both of these. And then the third one is the Guild Mint resources to go ahead and get those guild coins. So out of here, we are getting quite a bit. Now, I think they're looking at this over probably a 24-hour period, I would think, for the island resources, because once we go in here, we can collect some resources. But I think it's going to be after a certain amount of time these are going to be available. It doesn't give us a timer in here, but looking in here at the pillage loot. So I have been pillaging. I know, talking to Soviet Gamer, a couple other AFK Arena players, I've been pillaging on a regular basis. It doesn't seem like I've gotten too much pillage loot. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play more of a defensive game. But the problem with that is I don't know if I'm going to have enough here to hit level 6, because we only have a couple more days and our resources are a little bit short from unlocking the reward. So I think when it comes to the pillaging, which we can go ahead and pillage right now, here's level 15, guys. So these do go up a very high level. I'm not sure if 15 is the cap, but we can go ahead and we can pillage here. The big thing here with the pillage is we did, boom. So right there, we get not too bad with the rewards that we're getting out of here, but it's kind of a tough trade, because if we're getting better rewards out of protecting our buildings more versus doing more of the pillaging aspect, that's where it really gets tricky, and where I found it honestly getting really tricky is when it comes to the resources. Now with these battles, you can slow them down. That way, if you're not going to win, you can slow it down. You can always restart the battle to ensure that you do have victory in here to, again, maximize the resources that you pull out of here. So this first battle, there we go. So what's that? 1,833,000, and that's on a level 9. So pretty decent loot there. Just like with our timer, you see this little blue bar over here. The longer that we hold it, the bigger the roll is going to be. So there is a 5, trying to plan out kind of where we want to land. Right where we landed right here, we don't pick up any resources because we are too far away. So this one, we want to do another pretty big roll, which full roll, we only got a 2. So we get a debuff there, but we also do have the ability to pick up some essence in here. Level 13 mine. I don't like that you have to build these. Make sure you save your formations in here so you don't have to rebuild these every day. I definitely, from the beginning, go ahead and save the formation in here again, because you don't want to have to rebuild these every single time. It seems like it's gotten pretty annoying to rebuild them, but you want to make sure that you're going to win these battles, guys, because if you lose, you don't pick up anything. So 322 hero essence there. So this building, as you can see, it's got the little hammers. It has a cooldown for the repair time when you get attacked, which again makes me think either we're going to pillage for a lot more resources, or we're going to just defend the buildings that we're at. Again, I haven't heard really either way. I haven't been too lucky with the pillaging. We wanted a small roll there so we can pick up a lot more essence there. And again, it dropped us out of the garrison or out of our formation. So we actually have to just rebuild our formation in here, which I went with Leica and Iran have worked surprisingly well. We do have Nara in here as well, but I haven't actually lost any of these pillages yet. Even though we've went against a bunch of different team combinations, we haven't lost any of these pillaging yet. I'm not sure if there's a strategy for not building buildings. Looking here, there are a couple open positions, which we'll look at in just a minute. But overall, guys, that is the pillaging when it comes to, there's our rewards. So not too bad, 3 million EXP. We got 300 essence, but that's really not that much. So let's swap over to our main account, guys. So here it is. We have our 30 rolls. Remember, you want to place heroes as soon as you do a roll. So starting right here, 2 buildings you really want to focus on are the functional buildings. These will raise 1 level of any random resource. The other one is this one. It will actually give you more dice rolls. So using our dice here, we want to make sure that we land within this. So I'm going to do a quick dice roll here so we can place our first building. Now looking at our buildings, we have a couple different options in here. Again, these are the primary 3 buildings that you want to build. You only get 1 of each, but you can build a total of 9 defensive buildings and you can build 9 resource buildings. So looking again over on the free-to-play account, we have 3 here, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So you can build every building that you have in here. However, when you look at these, there are quite a few buildings. Either you're going to double up on the defenses or you're going to build, which is kind of what I did. So I left out these buildings just because of the attack phase and chose to go with more defensive buildings within my resources. Now, overall, this did not make a difference, not one darn bit. I haven't protected anything, even though my resources on the test server or my defenses on the test server are really high. I have not had the opportunity to build any of those defensive buildings and really have them be successful. So my plan here is we'll go ahead and drop a resource building in here. So we want to build our primary buildings, which are the 3, the guild coins, the labyrinth. We want to put them actually in this middle one so we can put the debuffs on both sides of them. Is what I'm thinking. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. So right here we have this little middle slot. This is where I'm going to put one of these, and then I'm going to flank it on both sides with double defensive buildings. So hopefully we can build those out. Make sure, again, when you drop a building, just like we did, that you drop some heroes in here as defense, guys. If not, you are going to get farmed very early. It happened to me. I'm not sure if I lost really that much loot, but ultimately we want to go ahead and put some heroes in here. Just put a somewhat solid PvP combination. So we'll confirm in there. And that is the building that we want to protect. So we'd love another little roll. But of course, we get a pretty big roll. Building level +1. So Pole Mint went to level 2. Again, if we're trying to build these buildings, we want to flank these ones. We can go ahead and do a defensive building in this one. So we'll go Arcane. See, Garrison with the shield, Garrison health, increase the damage they receive. So we're going to go ahead and put some damage down here. And again, hope for a little short roll. Perfect. So since we're flanking our buildings, this is actually going to be where I'm going to set up my Labyrinth Mint. And again, I am going to flank this one by defensive buildings. So we're going to put both buildings, or both sides of this is going to be defensive. I'm going to put a pretty strong formation in here that I do like. We got the crowd control. We have Silas in here. I'm going to put Damon in here as well. This is going to be my second formation. We know Alna Damon is pretty strong. I'm hoping with the addition of getting these debuffs up on the enemy heroes that we're going to be able to do well. So we got our 2 main buildings there. So right here, we're going to drop number 3, which is going to be the Guild Mint. Now, again, I'm going to save these sides. We're going to flank with defensive buildings. Guild Mint will go ahead and garrison some forces in here. And I'm going to go, I'm thinking with some of my Wilders in here. We'll do some crowd control in here. We can do some Sophia, which can allow us to actually do some strong debuffs here. And I'm thinking I'm going to drop Raku in here as well, just for that crowd control aspect. Or you know what? Let's do Skarath. We're going to do Skarath. We're going to pull the old school 5 pull in here. Hopefully it's going to work because we're going to pull everyone into Sophia's Spectral Disruption field. So again, I don't PvP, but that's okay because we'll put the buildings as we see fit. So again, we're going to flank this one with some defensive buildings. So another little roll here, perfect. So we got another defensive building. that we're going to put on this side. So we already placed the damage increase over there. So we're going to do causes pillagers to become weak and vulnerable on this side. And again, flanking those buildings to hopefully protect against some of these. So the rest of the buildings, I'm going to put resources on the outside of these. We have our 3 primary there. So I'm going to do resources on the outside, and then I'm going to put my defensive buildings kind of the opposite. The defensive building in here is going to go right to the inside. So we're going to use lightning bolts to attack the pillagers. So there we go. Now remember, these only have a certain range, also causing them to be stunned when they are on 3 adjoining tiles. So they do have a pretty small range in there that they can be effective. So we want to do a small roll here. Probably not that small, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to level up this lightning damage to 35%. I want to roll a 1. Boom. Free level, guys. Gold mine went to level 2 with the free level. And we're going to try to flank this with some of our defensive structures. So this one, we're going to go with the movement. There we go. I'm liking the setup. So we have 2 more defensive buildings here, and then we're going to stack some resources around the side. So on the back, again, we're going to go with some resources versus some defensive buildings. We only have 3 more. So this one, we're going to go, we've already built, there's an experience mine. Again, I want a little roll. Perfect. We are going to drop a defensive building. And I really hope this is going to be a good method in here, I guess, to build this out. It's kind of what I was thinking strategy-wise between this. Now this one, we are going to put more of our major defenses. So remember, they're going to increase the damage. They're going to become weak and vulnerable. So when an enemy dies, the surviving hero shall have their attributes reduced by 12%. So pretty good there. So if they do kill one of my heroes, they're going to be cursed. But we could also put in some of these, which providing the garrison heroes with a shield. They have 40% of their maximum health. We could also go with a boost in health. Let's go with some health boost. Hopefully we can roll a 1, which we did not. So we buzz right by there. We're going to put a little bit more resources on this side. I will drop gold. As much as I like gold, guys, experience and levels are really what are going to build it up right now and build it up faster. This one, we are going to go with another defensive building. And again, I'm not going to do the pillaging. I thought about it. I am not going to do the pillaging. We're just going to go ahead and stack the defenses that we have in here. Gold mine already got an upgrade, so we'll go ahead and level this up again to level 3. And remember, this event, as cool as it is absolutely free resources, guys, when you're building this out. There we go. So we got to level 2 of construction. So now we can pillage other heroes. So let's see what we got out there. Looks like they built up, got level 1 and 2, got some defense, so they are definitely going to pillage a significant amount. This territory is ripe for the picking. Let's go ahead. We're going to roll past these 2 debuffs, but I picked up the debuffs there, and we knocked out the essence mine, 59 essence, so not too bad. Again, it's very early, and we landed and took out both of them. There we go. So we got a little debuff there. Picked up some more resources there. And this is the reason why I said to garrison the moment you get in here, guys, is because they're just getting farmed. There's nobody in there to garrison. So I can just run around and farm with my 6 attempts. There we go. We'll pillage the guild mint. Got some good resources out of that one. And then it looks like we got some po coins there. There we go, guys. So that is our pillage. Again, with them only being level 1 and 2, not very many resources out of here. It seems like as you get further, it's going to be a lot stronger. It's going to be a lot easier to pick up some resources. So again, we're going to finish out our rolls here, and then we are going to start looting some resources. Boom, we landed there. 2 more dice rolls, guys. That means 2 more levels on buildings. So we're going to flank this defensive one with, I'm going to go with some more lightning bolts. So just a few more to build here. Boom, landed on this one. building level +1. The Poe Mint goes to 3. So very nice on that one. And this one, since it is up here, we're going to go with an Essence Mine. And this place is looking pretty built, guys. Level up some Poe coin production. And I like doing the little rolls because I'm trying to farm up some Poe coins. I'm trying to level it up by design. There we go. I wanted to land on there. 2 more dice rolls, guys. So that means we're going to be double. So our final defensive building, we have the green there. So I'm going to go, which one did we put here? I think we did the green one there. I'm going to go ahead and do the damage. All right, so now we want to try to get a low roll again. Not too bad. That gives us an extra pillage chance on there. Now I'm going to level up our Amethyst Stone. Low roll. Oh, we need a little bit more than that. We needed 1 more spot. Level up some more defense. And again, guys, I like the defensive aspect of this. So our defenses are built. We're going to go ahead and drop I'm thinking another gold mine in here. But we already have 1 gold mine. You know what? I'm going to go with Essence. Just because it is one of the lowest producing things. I need more Essence. You always need more Essence, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to garrison all of my heroes in here. We have a couple more pillage. My allies, we can protect some allies. But that is how I am laying it out. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think and how you're laying out the Island of Gold. I am going all defensive on here. I really hope the defense pays off. Versus going a little bit offensive defense and just having my place pillaged all the time, which is happening over on the test server. So over on my other one, this is getting pillaged nonstop. So I'm not going to focus on pillaging other players. I'm going to focus on building up my defenses here so we can maximize our resources that we're gaining here. Again, it might not be the best option or it might not be super beneficial, but I want to level up everything here and I want to try to protect what I have is going to be my strategy. So again, guys, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your strategy is for the Isle of Gold. And as always, thank you guys for watching.